Hello and welcome to the Collapse Experiment, where I'm not usually talking about this subject, but here it is. Pokemon. Yes, the card game, cartoon, comic book, manga series, movie series. Yes, it's got quite the following. And my daughter got into playing the card game. She's 6, which means I have to play the card game because otherwise she doesn't have anybody to play with. So, in order to kind of build her collection with things that I don't care if a 6-year-old destroys or not, I went to a place that, let's just say, it's a highly suspect. It's a website. They have an app. Yes, I'm referring to Temu. And you've seen those videos out there where people are showing what they bought on Temu, and it's obviously fake Pokemon cards and whatnot. And I just got 2 things in the mail today that I'm going to share with you, such as this box. Have you ever seen anything like that when it comes to Pokemon? Perhaps they did at one time, I don't know, but I think the tail is obviously trying to say that this is something that it really isn't. And then there's this. It's literally called Pocket Monster Card Game. Pocket Monster Card Game. Comes in this nifty little box. So I'm going to open these up and let you see as to what the hell you actually get when you buy stuff off of Temu. So here we have our Pocket Monster card game. When you open it, I mean, it's very, very obviously not real Pokemon cards. Now, I will say the rainbow colors are pretty cool. They definitely try to stick with what the actual Pokemon would look like, except the manufacturing quality is it's obvious they're not real. This isn't how the company would make these cards. Now, I will say on the upside is that while these look cool, you can hand them off to your kid. And, kids do several things with these. One, they go around, they trade them. You get pissed off because the good card that they got out of a pack was traded for some garbage. Or they actually play the card game, in which case they're gripping it hard, they're picking their nose, they're eating candy, they're smudging everything on it. Do you want them doing that with real Pokemon cards? Probably not. So, what you can do is buy one of these for a couple bucks, hand them off to your kid, have at it, kid. And, when they grow up later and they're like, hey, what did you ever do with those Pokemon cards? I looked them up, I had some really good cards. And then you can tell them the truth. They're like, no, I gave you the garbage, but the real ones are in my safe. So, yeah, this is one way to make sure that what you're spending your money on is actually staying. Oh, check that out. This one's cool. That's definitely a fake. Definitely. The other cool thing is that, if your kid wants to build a deck, they can play with these cards. And perhaps you didn't spend the $40 in order to get a Charizard, but they have one in here and they can still play with that card without spending all kinds of money. The other thing I will say is that if you're looking at the back of the card, usually the fake ones I find don't have that even sheen across it. Like the white here and here won't have a gloss, but in this case, I think they kicked it up a notch with faking the cards. Now, obviously, the fronts, yeah, these are not real. It's very obvious. Um, I haven't looked at any of the other features to show you as to whether or not I mean, I know these are fake. It's very obvious these are fake. The quality isn't there. This weird edging on the sides here shows that it was probably cut on a faulty machine. But you'll find all kinds of things like nope, this Pokemon has an accent over the E. The insane hit point scores that will be on some of these. You'll see like 25,000 hit points, things like that. Usually doesn't go over 300. But no, these are actually looking like I think they're trying to actually make these look legit instead of just kind of winging it. Now let's see what we have in here. This ought to be interesting. It came advertised as being individual packs. But as you can see, this is in very rough shape. Rough. Holy crap. I really hope these are fake, considering the amount of damage that is on this. So, man. Okay, we do have, the wrapping seems to be legit. Sun and Moon. I am new to this. I don't know if that's a legit series that they had, but man, if this is a legit box of Pokemon cards and it's an older series, I mean, I might as well. Looking at that, I might as well just freaking open it, considering that the box came damaged. So, to heck with it. Let's do this. Okay, so this box here came damaged, as I've already shown you. I don't know if this is legit, but the age on the bottom of the box says this is from 2017, which make it what, like 7 years old. Evolutions, booster display, Sun and Moon. I'm kind of nervous now because, if these end up being legit cards, that'd be weird for Temu. Here we go. And, I mean, it's got like a display thing, but when do they package it like this? I don't know. Did they used to do it this way, or was it some other way that they used to do that? So I'm guessing this would get tucked in here. Maybe not. I don't know. So that seems kind of odd. Now let's look at the packs themselves. Pokemon trading card game. 6+ additional cards. I don't know. Does it usually come with this frayed end on there? I haven't seen that on any of the recent ones. Contains code card for 1 bonus online booster pack. Okay. Yeah, 2017 Nintendo. Pokemon Company International. Let's do this. Let's find out. Oh. So, are they usually that glossy? Have they ever been that glossy? The fronts are super glossy. So I do believe, and with the way that this card looks, I don't know. I'm thinking, yeah, this one wasn't cut evenly. They feel funky. Yeah, this is a box of fake cards. Pretty much tell you that already. So yeah, I've got a whole box of fake cards. But on the upside, I can hand these to my kid and she can go play in a game with her friends. She can trade them. I'm not going to give a shit if she gives this to one of her little friends. And yeah, I've got a whole box here I can let her open. And if you've ever seen a kid try to open these, I mean, they're squeezing it, they're pulling at it, they're bending the shit out of everything that's in there. I don't really care now. Now, I think this box here, oh man. So, you know, it was too good of a deal when I think I paid something like $20 for this. Knowing that the odds are that these were going to be fake, obviously. 7-year-old box of unopened cards from a Chinese marketplace. Hell, the new boxes are, I think the lowest I've seen for the 151 is $144 at my local shop. And so to get one of these for $20, yeah, I'm expecting it to be fake. So, like I said, I put my reasons out there as to why this really isn't such a bad idea when it comes down to you have kids. You don't like them destroying things that are probably going to have value and you're spending your money on, correctly? Thinking ahead, it's not a bad idea to spend $20 to get how many freaking cards are in here? And they can open them, they can throw them around, they can do all kinds of, they can bend them up, and you know, they're not going to know this is any different from the actual game. So there is that. On the downside, I've never seen these come with energy cards. There is that. Oh, I got ripped off. Contains code card for one bonus online thing. Do you see a code card here? Sneaky bastards. Yeah, no code card. Not that anybody who's paying for these is going to care. So, yeah, of course there's no code card. How would anybody be able to put it in? It's not going to work. What are they going to do? Come up with a system of numbers and letters that's somehow going to coincide with the actual Pokemon app? Yeah, I don't think so. So yeah, everything about this is so fake. They do have the Pokemon website on the back, also making it seem like it's legit. Each player must have a 60 card deck. I mean, everything on these, for the most part, looks legit, except for, like I said, I think that frayed edge there doesn't seem right. It's usually flat. Even this marking here, where it's fused together, doesn't seem right from what I've seen. Yeah, there's so much that's wrong with these. So yeah, if you think you're gonna go on Temu and get real Pokemon cards, think again. I'll give them credit. They faked that pretty well. They faked it really well. I mean, even the wrapper here looks legit. So they spent a lot of time and effort on this. I bought it knowing it was going to be fake, but now I don't feel bad if my kid and her friends just destroy the shit out of these, which I was anticipating anyways. So yeah, best part. It actually has the trademark. So the Chinese do not give a shit about your copyrights. They don't. They absolutely do not. This is hilarious. But, you know, whatever. These are definitely good for kids' play toys. So, and the cards, they're gonna think these are real. They're seriously gonna think that some of these are real, and they're not gonna care. They're not gonna care at all. If you're 6 years old and you just want to play Pokemon, you want to go and trade these with your friends, put it in your bike spokes like people did with their old baseball cards that now they like hit themselves repeatedly in the head over years, decades later. Um, yeah, nobody's gonna feel bad. Nobody's gonna feel bad about these. So yeah, this will be fun. I'll probably open these with my daughter later today. She's gonna have a blast. I'm gonna laugh my ass off, and I'm really not gonna lose anything out of it. The real cards are still gonna be safe somewhere else, unless we're actually playing a game or I'm stashing them away to make sure nothing bad happens to them. So yeah, this is what you can get from Temu. Glossy, fake ass Pokemon cards for your kids to play with so your actual collection doesn't get destroyed. If you're curious to know what the hell you get from Temu, this is it. Keep on typing.